Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're hearing from. Welcome to the Friday, January 14th, 2022 Upstream Marketing Meeting. I am Chris Short, host with the most of this meeting. I would like to remind you this meeting is being recorded and the CNCF Code of Conduct applies as always. And if you don't know what the CNCF Code of Conduct is, that means basically be kind to everyone, no matter what. All right. This should be a quick hitting meeting considering there's only three of us here. Deba, what do you have from the release side?
Yeah, so we just started. This is the week 1 of release. Nothing really from the com site, but
Awesome.
yeah, we will be having updates soon. Maybe by 3rd week or 4th week.
Okay, cool. Are you part of any of the Docker Shim work that's going on right now, or are you just on the release?
Yes, I am writing a blog on how to change to containerd from Docker. So
okay, cool.
That's the only part.
So I wanted to mention that this time, and I was hoping there was more people here, but there's a significant effort behind the Docker Shim removal, and there is a SIGDocs Docker Shim channel in Kubernetes Slack. So if you want to help out, please chime in there. I know it's just going to be a problem as time gets closer towards the end of the release. Now we have more people joining. Yay!
Yeah, and also about the SIGDocs Docker Sim, we are having a meeting every Tuesday, I guess. I don't remember the timing. But yeah, we just had our first meeting last week.
Yeah, good point. I forgot to I didn't realize it was happening, and then B, I forgot to put it in my calendar. So I'll be there next week. See what I can help with further down the line. Cool. I'll make a note of that. Updates, big wins, campaigns in progress. FYI. Docs, Docker Shim is a thing. So the SIGDocs Docker Shim channel is, I mentioned that because my reminder just popped up in a recent post I have on my website. I mentioned deprecation. It's already deprecated. It's getting removed this year. And that was an ask from the larger team. If you've written anything about, quote, deprecation, remember, it's not already deprecated. It's being removed. So that is a good note for all as we write in 2022 about Docker Shim. We need to refer to it as removal, not deprecation. Deprecation is done. Removal, that's next. And I know pretty much every hyperscaler, I think, is trying to help everybody adjust to that. There might be more tooling that comes out for that. I will just leave it at that. Any big wins or updates this week? I forgot to ask that. Okay, cool.
I don't know if it's super marketing related, but just some progress with Pratish and I on the YouTube automation stuff.
On the what automation?
YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah. So
is it Zapier based out of curiosity, or?
That is one option. So it looks like Zapier will hook into Zoom, and it'll also hook into YouTube and Google Drive. And so it's more about figuring out the workflow now. And we're kind of limited because we don't have creds for Zoom to be able to try some of this stuff out. So I think I'm just going to end up getting like Zoom for a month so that we can halfway on
contact a Zoom admin and see if they can help you before you spend money. I would rather spend money than you.
Yeah.
We have Zoom admins that could give you some kind of access, I feel like, temporarily to help with that.
Yeah. I also just feel like it might be a little confusing for people. Oh, so wait, let me back up. So basically what we're trying to figure out now is what makes more sense with respect to making the process easier to get the videos validated once they go online. Because I've heard anecdotally from people that Zapier doesn't play nice with certain titles of videos. And then
Yes.
if we bring it over to, like, maybe we Zapier it over to Google Drive, and then from Google Drive we like have a script that uploads it and the assets um to YouTube. So that's mostly what we're figuring out now, but right now we just need to hack on it and like try to break something and figure out where to go.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing I could think of would be to title one of those meetings that you test with some of those invalid characters and see what happens.
Right.
I also think probably the right way to do this is to take the Zapier fields that they give you and like just date, time, subject, right? And like keep it as simple as possible so you don't run into any of those problems, which I
Right.
feel like I'm probably preaching to the choir on that one.
Right.
Zapier also has a new thing. I'm not sure if you've seen it. What are they calling it? It's like Zapier. I don't want to say events, but it's, oh, of course I'm not logged in. But basically it's designed for this use case. I feel like, let me see what it's called. Transfers.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're going down that route, it's just basically connect your apps, move your data, done.
Yeah. Well, Pratish linked the Google Doc in that we're like using. I need to update it with like our progress from yesterday, but that's kind of
Okay.
the problem statement and where we are with it. So yeah, it's moving forward. But yeah,
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm technically off today and Monday, so we're reconvening on Tuesday to make some more.
Sounds good. Let me know if y'all need any help or money or whatever.
Who would be the right Zoom admin, would you say?
I mean, they have a alias
Okay. Yeah.
on Slack, so you could just hit them all up. But if you wanted to talk to like the most productive, I think Marquis Jackson would be one of the best to talk to about it, maybe.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, if you wanted to limit scope and then ask the broader group, you can go that route. Cool. That's awesome news, Nigel. Like super happy to hear about that because it is a pain point. And,
I mean, no promises right now. We're like, we're figuring some stuff out, but yeah, we're there have been things that have been done and it's like threatening to work out. So we'll see.
Yeah,
don't hurt
like
yourself.
we're not able to come to a concrete decision like how should be the automation workflow. So for now, I suppose like we are planning to make an divide the automation into two parts. So first one will be to transfer the video from Zoom Cloud to Google Drive, and then from Google Drive to YouTube Studio, which like Zapier will take care of. I don't think like Zapier provides the exact workflow from Zoom Cloud to YouTube.
No, yeah, like they've made that hard, I feel like intentionally. I've tried it in the past with no success, like directly going between the two. You have to have some kind of like place where the data gets verified and then shipped. And that verification can still happen in Zapier. It's just, the one-to-one mapping just does not work at all.
The transfer thing that was mentioned now is like I'm taking a look at it. I think it sounds promising.
Yeah, I mean, I tinkered with it, but it was still in beta because I use Zapier that much. It did not do what I wanted it to for Zoom meetings, but I had a very different use case. Like I needed it added to playlists and all this other stuff. So yeah, it was very much a different kind of thing. So let me know how you have success with it. And it looks like it's out of beta. So that's good. Yes, thank you, Kaslam. At Zoom admins is their alias. And if you forget, we have an alias as well, Upstream Marketing, I think is what it is, or Contributor Comms and GitHub, Upstream Marketing and Slack. I think we might want to talk about consistency of that at some point, but we can get there from here. Cool. Anything else in flight?
Yeah, just a reminder, the O'Reilly thing that you sent the mail last week, I don't think we got a reply or something.
That's true. We did not, I don't think. Let me double check. Yeah, no. Okay, well, that stinks. So much for that being a contact. Anybody know anyone at Catacoda? Caslin in the dark.
Trying to get my new video set up working with this. Apparently not
I
going well.
saw your picture yesterday and I was just like, I wish I could have that set up right now. I just can't because of the office that I'm in. But oh my gosh, I was like jealous because I was like, that looks amazing.
But not at the moment.
Yeah, will it blend is always the problem.
I'll figure that out. Just ignore me. I figure it's out in the background.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, let me poke my people. Let's see. Just do that real quick. Anyone? Nobody at Catacoda. I have 2 tech writers on my team. I feel like one of them probably knows somebody at O'Reilly that knows somebody else.
Oh, cool. That works.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out. I know. And keep in mind, it might not even be on their roadmap. So
Yeah,
it's-
sure. Because what we are planning is, soon the courses will be in the README files for the, setting up the whole Kubernetes things and all. So I don't want any hiccups then, like if we could figure out now, and about the scalability also with problems. So someone from Catacoda to discuss with would be also easier for us.
Yeah, exactly. It would, yeah, we need to have like that product manager discussion. Make a note in here. Oh my gosh, I have 6 windows open. So let me figure that out. And it's not responding. Let me ask in the I'm gonna drop a note in their DevRel Slack too. See if there's anybody in there that might know. Yeah, general. Fuck. Oh, excuse my language. Cool. A new item we might have a problem with is the validate functionality on the new tweet system. I don't know for certain it's broken. I didn't retest it. I haven't had time. I've been dealing with legal here at AWS on something this week, so I did not get a chance to I'm sorry, Marky's a YouTube admin. I don't know who's a good Zoom admin. So yeah, we'll need to test validate next time we tweet something through the repo just to make sure it's actually good. I didn't see anything in the repo that would, like, as far as the name, the main branch change, name change. I didn't see anything in there that would have been the culprit, but it didn't do a real deep dive either.
Yeah,
Cool.
actually, we need to check it out once more with a real tweet. This time we didn't. let's see. Like,
Yeah. If you wanted to send some shout outs out, that'd be totally cool to test. If you go to the shout outs channel. If there's any new ones.
sorry, didn't get you. Or like, what are you saying?
The shout outs channel in Slack.
Yeah, yeah.
If you wanted to go in there and be like, oh, like, because Paris mentioned Jim Angel last week, you could totally take that mention of a shout out and use that as a tweet to shout out Jim Angel in the community.
We used
Oh,
to do
cool.
this
Yeah.
regularly. Every week we would grab all of the shout outs from
All
the
of
shout out
them,
channel
yeah.
from that week and say, thank you so much to these contributors who received shout outs this week, and then list out all the people.
Mhm.
Oh, that would be amazing. I think we should get that back on.
It
Yeah,
was frustrating because I would usually try to check with everyone to make sure that they were okay with posting it on Twitter, and then I would try to find their Twitter handles, which everyone didn't have attached to Slack. So this is why I stopped doing it.
Right. Like I said, it's a way to test. It is a burden to actually do in real life, like on a regular basis.
Okay, cool. Let's try with this shout out, recent shout out. If we could make a tweet out of it, then let's just test it.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least. Cool. Any other new items? Project board real quick. Blog format of meter review since last year. Oh. Let me link this issue here. At some point in time, we probably should hammer that down or consider it hammered down. Maybe, I don't know. That's neither here nor there. Or not a pressing issue. Cool. I do not have anything else. If anybody else does, feel free to speak up. Feel free to introduce yourself if this is your first time here. I can hit stop recording if before you do that if you'd like. Last call for anything. All right, I will stop recording.